20 model years later, I'm back on a Thundercat. I had one in 02, the last year there of the triple, and I had an opportunity to pick this rig up the other day, so I got a few miles on it already. But obviously Thundercat, legendary horsepower, you know, straight line. All the videos you see is just mostly, you know, across the lake, and everybody's, which it does really well. It's got big horsepower, the whole 9 yards. What I'm wondering is, can we get this thing around the corners? It's pretty heavy. It has power steering, which really helps. But I like really shredding corners, like on my Catalyst. So I just wanted to see if that's possible on a big iron sled like this thing. So let's find out. Hopefully some of the noises and the turbo sounds and all that come through on video, because when you lay into this thing, holy cow, does it go. Definitely needs a better track. It's got an 1.25" ripsaw, which is fine, but there's no, the braking and the acceleration is not quite the same. Like on my Catalyst, I have that backcountry X2, and yeah, it really gives you confidence. This thing sort of, and the snow is a little washy today. It's probably 3 degrees above freezing here, so the snow's not that tight. But anyway, pushes a bit in the corners, but I think that's because of the snow mostly. But with the power steering, the cornering is effortless, and it corners pretty flat. Not sure if there's somebody else. This is kind of a tight section here, so far I'm really enjoying this sled. I mean, obviously the power is unbelievable. I think with a decent track, I'm not really a stud guy. I'm more of a, you know, deeper lug track guy. Not super deep, but deep enough for the trail. Yeah, these tight turns here, power steering, awesome. Okay, we're heading into a little bit tighter part now, so this will be good. Pushing, but that's because of the snow. There's a quicker switchback. Yeah, the snow is just not there today, but it's an indication of what it's like. There's a tight one. There's a 90. Inside. Yeah, so when you light her up corner to corner, that is exciting. Holy, this thing gets down. Flat light today, so it's kind of hard to see corners perfectly. back under. Kind of a fast sweeper here. Not bad. It almost feels like you're steering with the rear end because it's got so much power. You kind of get it around and then lay into it. Well, so far my thoughts are, yeah, you can get it around the corners, but it takes a lot of effort. My catalyst, I can just rail those corners like nothing, and you know, not be huffing and puffing. And this thing, yeah, I'm sweating. Although it's not cold out today, but still, yeah. But after you get around that corner and lay into her, that's where the money is. Holy cow, this thing is amazing. I think with some CNAs and a better track, she'd be a bullet. Well, follow-up video from the last one. The snow is a lot better. Trails have been groomed and there's pretty good hard pack with about maybe, I don't know, inch and a bit of fluff on top. So we'll see if it'll go around the corner. Last time it was pushing so bad because the snow was soft. So we'll see. Yeah, definitely better traction because we got some inside ski lift. That's nice. I put a few turns in the center shock and I took that back bar right out. Now it gets some transfer at least. Nothing like pulling the skis at 70 miles an hour. Wow. Alright, here's my favorite part of the trail. Except this corner is too tight. Nice section through here. Fairly open, you can see. Nice little hill. Exit on the other side. Tight to the inside. Good straightaway. The mic is probably clicking, but it just can't put up with that much wind noise. Nice hill, keep to the right. Hard lefty. Usually lots of deer stuff in this area, so gotta watch out for the little guys. happen today. And final straightaway. Definitely better when the snow is better. A lot less push. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Back on the Thundercat today, put the CNA skis on. Way more front end grip. Stock skis work pretty good, but they tend to push a little bit in the corner. And the CNAs are super aggressive, but it's 100% feel in the corner. So yeah, you're gonna get some inside ski lift, but you know it's you know, it's carving. So we'll see how she goes. Yeah, lots of inside ski lift. Got to put more body effort into it. Next couple sections coming up will be good because they're a little slower, but they're tight, so a little wheelie there. Not bad for an 1.25 inch track. Yeah, you can feel the difference. She's just locked in now. This is nice. as jumping the old T-Cat, it's not bad. Like, the front end handles it pretty good. The back end is soft, though. It's not bad. I can't see it. I can't see it. It says video.
Okay, so that's video.
Yeah.
That's some cool downwalks.
Cool. This thing's just getting all full of snow.
I came up behind. Yeah, it's pretty snowy.
Yeah.
I've seen guys mount the 3D ones where they come up on a pole. And
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Snow's pretty good today. It had melted a bit, so there's a bit of crust underneath and some fresh stuff on top. So it's really, really good traction. Oh yeah, this thing's way better. You can hug the inside. Nobody's even gone there. Front end feels glued to the ground, feels really good. With the CNAs on, you get way more confidence in the corners. Stock skis were pretty good, but they just weren't 100% bite. With these, they're like, you're locked in for sure. No weird kind of push and then hook, and yeah, you do have to put a little more body effort into it because you know, you'll get inside ski lift, but other than that, I mean, I'll take the little more work over confidence every day, like, for sure. Well, let me know in the comments, you guys tried CNAs or a different brand, or, you know, what do you think works best for you? I'd like to know. I'm always curious about that kind of stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.